These 12 most disturbing videos filmed by camera footage are so scary they'll make you have nightmares. Number 12. After witnessing this, will you be able to fall asleep? YouTube user Randy Stover re-uploaded and posted this video. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the original source. At first glance, the person appears to have been startled out of a nightmare. But then this occurs. They're being lifted off the bed by their feet by something that seems otherworldly. Does this gravitational pull simply seem strange and abnormal, or is there now anything supernatural present? This is definitely paranormal activity in my opinion. There's no other reason that I can think of for this, as fishing line would cruelly tear into the ankles. Number 11. When an unexpected guest showed up at the party. These females were simply hanging out and enjoying themselves. This footage of what YouTuber RachyBaby12 believes to be a ghost on the stairs is shared. Keep a close eye on them in the hallway.
Yeah, so would you remember when chill out. I remember she was when she was little. I remember I played you.
A figure emerges but is hidden. It appears as though the top of its head is pixelated and just dimly visible.
I remember Heidi. Shut up. And I hate people said when you see his breast size, what you know. Are you like toxic person?
I find the way it moves strange. It seems amorphous. In the final 45 seconds of the video, it does not reappear. What exactly is this?
Chill out. I remember she was when she was little. I remember I played you first video dog or Heidi. Shut up. And I hate people said when you see his breast size, what you know.
They seem to be under observation to me, but I'm not exactly sure by what. Number 10. This extremely close-up image of the moon shows an unidentified object floating just a few meters above the celestial body. This enigmatic video is shared within the YouTube community by Aleski N. Can you figure it out? In fact, it appears as though something is descending from the floating object towards the moon. People have some ludicrous theories in the comments. Are extraterrestrials refueling on the moon, as some suggest? But the International Space Station also has a chance to be the culprit. In images, the ISS frequently appears to be considerably closer to the moon than it actually is, despite the fact that it's only 250 miles away from Earth and the moon is 230,000 miles away. Even so, it doesn't exactly explain the item that appears to be coming from the ISS and headed towards the moon. Although this movie isn't labeled as CGI, the uploader also has CGI videos on their channel, so it's possible that it contains special effects. Comment below with your thoughts. I'm conflicted about this one. Number 9. What would you do if you were in the middle of nowhere and heard this sound? This video was shot at a rental cottage in the middle of a forest, according to the Instagram account Cryptid University. Pay close attention. I don't know about you, but this audio gave me the chills. Listen one more time. Are they skinwalkers here? I believe it may be. If that's the case, it's actually closer than we believe. Number 8. Do you share your workspace with ghosts? Graham Lee, a YouTuber, was this time able to capture the spirit in action. Keep an eye on the left edge of the display.
See that there? Bed there.
Before it slides forward and leaps to the ground, the box lies flat on the shelf.
Oh. You see that there?
There was no possible way for anything to have pushed it off, the uploader claims. To be honest, it's difficult to determine if that's the case from this angle.
Oh. You see that there? No.
It might have been pushed forward by something that fell behind it, or it might have been unsteady on the shelf to begin with. Hence, I'm going to need to view additional video before I draw the conclusion that this was the work of a ghost coworker. Number 7. Randonautica shouldn't just take you somewhere, otherwise you might live to regret it. This video is a perfect illustration of why.
Alright, going randonauting, and it took us to this shady park in the middle of nowhere, so let's see what we find.
It was on a Vietnamese YouTube channel that I found it on. I was able to locate at Haley AIG, the account's original source, after conducting some research. Watch this section carefully now. What did you see? Just now, something snuck out from beneath the tree. That's not all though. After the gang crosses the bridge, they immediately spot the Nightmare Girl.
I think we have to go over this bridge, and our location's a little down there. What the
That would be sufficient for me to give up on this Randonautica quest, which the group is considering doing.
what the should we keep going?
They don't, however, and then this occurs.
Why is she following us?
It's easy to presume that this is well-written fiction, but it doesn't mean that when I was watching it, my soul didn't leave my body. Number 6. Over your shoulder, you can hear labored breathing even though the house is empty. How would you respond? Sandra Moses, a YouTuber, posted this spooky video of what she claims to be an evil demon in her haunted home. That sounds more like a rasp to me than it does heavy breathing. Whatever momentarily appears in the upper hall is, in my opinion, the most horrifying element of this short, which ends abruptly. Keep a watchful eye. Exactly what was that? I believe that the lightning flash was the demon itself when combined with the rasping sound. Number 5. What exactly is this enigmatic object in the sky? Tiffany Campbell, a YouTuber, posted this video of what she claims is an item falling to Earth.
Is that a plane going down?
I don't think it's a plane.
That's cool.
I wish I
What
had
is
glasses.
that,
I'm
James?
so blind. I can't even tell you, baby. I don't
Hey,
know.
Mom, can Joey see if
Joey, look through my phone.
It's difficult to determine what this thing is. Although it doesn't seem to be descending very swiftly, it could just be a trick of the eye. It's moving quickly based on the streak that's following it, but this could be a plane's contrail.
I think
Is that a
it's just
plane
like
going down?
I don't think it's a plane.
That's cool.
I wish I
What
had
is
glasses.
that,
I'm
James?
so blind. I can't even tell you, baby. I
Hey,
don't
Mom,
know.
can Joey see?
Does this thing even seem to be falling? It might merely seem that way because of the angle at which the photo was taken. Although a meteorite or other unidentified flying objects could be descending from the sky, I believe it could simply be a jet leaving a contrail. How do you feel? Number 4. The Commander-in-Chief is the target of the aliens. Reddit user ExpensiveAd1774 posted this video that was shot over Washington, D.C.
Whoa! Look, they moving, got it moving. What the?
There are 3 red lights in the cloudy sky. The lights initially give off the impression that they could be from a triangle spaceship. With time, they seem to change shape.
I knew it. I was gonna see you something today. Oh,
That's the same kind
They're
of thing we
here.
saw across that bridge.
they are here.
Numerous people claim to have seen something similar in the comments. Why might this be? This isn't a group of drones in my opinion. It makes sense that Washington, D.C. is a no-drone zone, but given that so many others have reported seeing similar unidentified flying objects in the comments, I have to assume that there's either a rational explanation or that extraterrestrials are indeed keeping an eye on us. Number 3. This ghost steals works of art. Jeff believes he's captured poltergeist activity on camera.
I'd say poltergeist activity. We've been having a lot of problems here at the house. Things moving. I've had a kitchen table dragged from my dining room into my kitchen. Never can get it on camera. Well, I finally got...
Let him explain. I will. Details are what prove a thing. Pay close attention to the painting on the left.
And there it goes. Nothing near it. Nobody. I was in the back room, actually on the phone with my wife at the time, and yeah, you'll see that an orb go through there.
After hanging in this location without being moved for 10 years, the painting slightly falls. Although I'd like to see more video of the poltergeist activity in this house, this is undoubtedly a strong first impression. Number 2. This video, shared by Redditor Alarmed Ad 5309, appears menacing when you click on it. The reason, though, requires critical observation. What did you see? Watch once more. This time, keep an eye on the shelf with the mirrors. Suddenly, a candle starts to burn, and it continues to be lit throughout the remainder of the 1-minute film. Is this evidence of the supernatural? Several commenters believe so. Some people believe the cat may have sparked the flames, but I believe it noticed something we cannot. Before we get to number 1, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this video and want to see more like this one. Number 1. YouTuber Jojo Lobster looked at their backyard security camera in the morning after hearing a noise throughout the night. They managed to capture this. Observe the back right. A person strolls past. I'm not sure if we can assume that it is a little girl, despite Jojo Lobster's claim to the contrary. The picture is too hazy to make out the figure. We probably can't even be certain if it's a ghost or not. Even though there are many unanswered questions with this one, I certainly believe that there is something there. We'll never know if the person is a ghost or alive. If you want to continue being scared, then check out more of our videos.